Today I'm going to talk about a very um, controversial subject, and it is something that it's very difficult to get accurate and complete information online. Uh, but I will attempt to give my knowledge of it and to enlighten you and also give you the warnings regarding awakening the Kundalini energy. So, of course, the controversial part is many people say that the awakening of the Kundalini is something much lesser than what actually it is, because the awakening of the Chi energy is confused as the awakening of the Kundalini, because the Chi energy is part of the Kundalini awakening process, but it's not the actual awakening of the Kundalini. The Chi energy comes and develops you to a level where it prepares your body for the Kundalini awakening. The Kundalini energy is something extremely high. Extremely high electricity goes through your body, and your body will not be able to withstand it until it is ready. So, if you've seen the previous videos about the seventh level of pranayama, this brings you up to the doorstep of the Kundalini awakening. So the Kundalini, theoretically and generally speaking, it's not possible to awaken it if one is not practicing pure celibacy, which means for that time that you want to focus on awakening the Kundalini, you have to refrain completely and protect yourself from sexual emissions or sexual contact or sexual life. So if you are married, you have to get the permission of your wife, or discuss with your wife or your partner, beforehand, that you're going to this. It's going to take maybe 6 months to 2 years before this happens, and in that period there will be no um, sexual contact. Of course, you can still be loving and so forth, but no, without any sex, because this is the priority. However, there are some uh, spiritual teachers who initiate and assist in awakening the Kundalini by passing some of their power into your body, and it's like a very strong electrical current that they push through your forehead, that goes down through your spinal column and awakens the Kundalini energy. And there have been some incidents that I know of where people were married and they said they're still having a normal married life, and they were able to awaken the Kundalini energy, and that was purely because it was the help, of some guru. But I am, not too sure about it, and spectacle. It is like speculative to me, and what I do know is you need to refrain from it. However, the main reason people want to awaken their Kundalini energy and is to get the higher power and the higher capacity for the law of attraction, and to materialize things that you want to, or maybe gain all the powers, and for astral travel, and all these things that people yearn for. But once the Kundalini is awakened, you will not be the same person again, guaranteed. You will be very withdrawn, you will be very religious, you will be detached from the worldly things. You will not be interested in money and work, and the things that you are excited about now. You will not be excited with all those things. You will only be interested in self evolvement, in maybe in prayer and in meditation and silence, and trying to stay away from people and so forth. So when it's just before the Kundalini can awaken, it gives these warning signs to you, and you start to become that way just before it can be awakened, to warn you, what's going to happen. And many people, when they see these signs, they stop the process of Kundalini awakening, because they don't want, they have responsibilities for family. They don't want to resign the job and leave the job. They have a responsibility for the children. They have minor children that they have to grow up. So you can't become someone who's disinterested and just want to leave home and become like a monk. which is what the Kundalini energy will do for you. And there are people that I know who's awakened the Kundalini but manage to control their lives and manage to strike a balance. But the people who do that are very few, and it's very difficult, to be able to live a balanced life. But for sure, once the Kundalini is awakened, you'll very easily be able to attain the highest level of meditation, which is called samadhi. And those who are practice and going into samadhi regularly at will state that it's impossible to go regularly into samadhi and live a normal material life. It's not possible to live a normal. It's not possible to earn money and maintain a family and go to work and earn income. They say clearly it's impossible, to do that. So these are some of the warnings about it. So if you reach the seventh level of pranayama, if you abstain from, observe celibacy, then you will be able to awaken the Kundalini within a short space of time, from that level onwards. So you no need to get to that until you reach, the seventh level of pranayama and practicing it, and your energy has grown, for a period of 2 to 3 years. And after that, if you want to attempt, awakening the Kundalini, you may do so. So hopefully this helps you, and you know the positives and the negatives of it. And and if you like this video, please press like, subscribe, and share this video. And remember that you don't need to struggle with pain or illness. Uh, Try chi healing. Um, we give you 3 days obligation free. If you want to know more information, please contact me. Thank you.